Ryan here with Business Trends TV, and today I have on the line, I have Melanie from MCM Property Services in Baulkham Hills, Australia, and I've got one of the questions that I get a lot is, how do I find the best property management company? And one of the things that I really liked about Melanie's business is she's got a really interesting back office portal for her clients that make it really easy for them to manage their property and see how things are going on. So, Melanie, how you doing today?
I'm great, Ryan. Thanks. How are you?
Good. Now, could you show us a little bit of this portal? I know that we were talking before we got on air here a little bit about it. Can you just kind of give us a walkthrough of what that portal looks like and how they get there through your website?
Yeah, absolutely. So what I'll do is I'll just share my screen with you.
Okay.
Okay, so the first thing that a client would do would be to go to our website, which as you can see is just mcmpropertyservices.com.au. And then you can see just right on the home page there, so really straightforward, you've got over here the client login. Okay, so all they have to do is click on that, and basically it'll pull them up with another window here, which gives you our landlord portal. We've had some fabulous feedback from our landlords about our landlord portal. We spent a lot of time researching to make sure that we had a technology that was going to really benefit our landlords. So the awesome thing in here is there's news and library, so that can be sort of any newsletters, documents, or anything like that I want to upload to all of my landlords. They can check out their own details, so that would be the current contact details, bank account details, all of that kind of information that I currently have for you as a landlord. With the statements tool, the statements tab here, the awesome thing is that all of your statements at the end of each month are uploaded, so you don't have to worry about losing them and getting printed out and all that kind of thing. So if you ever want to look at your statement, and you don't have to go back and search through emails, you can just log onto the portal here and have a look at your statements. You can download them, open them up in view, you can print them off, whatever you want to do. The portfolio tab here gives you the information that we have about each of your properties. So that'll tell you the property address, obviously, and what management package you're actually on for that property. The transactions tab gives you a list of every transaction that we have done on behalf of you. So that's every rent receipt, every invoice that we've paid, everything like that is all listed down so you can track through, and that gives you also the paid to date for your tenant. So you can see mid-month, prior to getting your statement, you can always have a look and check that your tenant is paying their rent. With the diary, it's a really fantastic component of this landlord portal. So basically I can upload notes, I can upload documents, anything that as a landlord I think that you need to know or have access to, I can upload that there. So you can always be seeing what's going on at all the times, and also any documents, as I said, you don't have to worry about searching for emails. You can always go on there and view it or download it whenever you need it. The messages tab here basically gives you the option to send me a message directly through the system, and what will happen is that message will come straight through to me, and then I'll be able to send you a reply, and you'll be able to see both of them together. So again, kind of avoiding that issue of getting loads and loads of emails or trying to track emails. This messaging tool is really, really helpful for landlords. So that gives you a little bit of an idea about our landlord portal. And as I said, we've had some fantastic feedback from our owners about this portal. It's been really, really helpful for them, particularly when I've got owners that live interstate and overseas, where we might be on different time zones and things. If they want to know information or they want to send me a message, they can do that at any time of the day, wherever they are. So all they need is net access. So that's a really awesome tool. We're very, very proud of our landlord portal, and it's working really well for us. While we're there, I thought I might just take you through a couple of things on our website. So again, we spent a lot of time trying to make sure that our website had lots of useful information for current landlords and also people that might be hunting around for a property manager. So when you are looking online for a property manager, it's a really good idea to check out the information on their website. Ultimately, it should tell you a little bit about them, and a little bit about how they work. So we have spent a lot of time and invested a lot in trying to make this website really, really user-friendly, and also have, you know, as much information as possible on there so people can, you know, find out what they need to do and what we're about as a company. So even just looking at our homepage, straight away, if you are looking at renting your property and you want to request an appraisal, all you have to do is click on here. That'll pop you up a form. You can fill that form in directly through the website, and that'll be emailed straight through to me. So it just gives me some basic information about your property, and then I can give you a call, organise a time to come and have a look, and then be able to give you a free rental appraisal. So again, no obligation. If you're just looking at you know, possibly renting the property out and you want a rough idea about price, I can certainly come and have a look and give you that information that way. Also on our homepage there, we've got a really great feature where if we've got tenants that need to pay some top-up rent, pay some extra rent, pay a water usage invoice, or if we've got a landlord that needs to put some money in the account because we might have, you know, a larger repair maintenance bill or something along those lines, or for marketing or something, they can come directly here, click on make a payment, and that'll again open you up and take you through to a payment screen. So you can make a payment with a credit card straight through to our trust account, and that'll all be processed for you. Just heading back to our page, obviously you might want to know a little bit about some of our other owners, and so we've got on the homepage there just a couple of recent reviews. If you're a prospective tenant and you're looking for a property, you can do a property search as well. Heading back up the top to our main tabs, if you want a bit more in-depth information, so if you're a prospective tenant, there's a whole load of sort of, you know, question answer about what it's like to rent with MCM Property. So it goes through things like how they apply, you know, what are they going to do as far as how much bond they've got to pay, what happens with connecting the utilities, all those kind of things. So we try to make sure that people are really prepared to be able to rent with MCM Property. For existing tenants, head into the tenant tab. We've got quite a lot of information in there for tenants as well. Things like what to do with repairs and maintenance. They can also request a repair. So we try to make it really easy for tenants, if there is an issue, to be able to communicate that issue to us as quick as possible. And so they head into the request a repair page. They can fill in this information, and that gives us all the information we need to then determine what kind of tradesperson that we might need to send out, and obviously alert the owner as well if there's an issue. Okay. Also with tenants, there's a few resources and forms and things in there. For our new landlords, if we head into the landlord tab here, basically we've got a lot of information about why to choose MCM Property Services. So we try to be upfront as possible as we can with prospective landlords about, you know, what our service philosophy is and what our processes are, so you can really make an informed decision about whether we are the right property manager for you. We're very upfront. We communicate a lot with our landlords, you know, and ultimately we want to make sure that you are really, really happy with the way that we operate, and that you're going to have the confidence in us to look after your property. So some of the key things that are detailed in this page is, you know, we do offer a service guarantee. So we're very proud of our service standards, and if there's ever a reason that you're not happy, then we'll refund your management fees for that month. So we don't want to have unhappy landlords. We want to have ecstatic landlords, because we want our landlords to tell other people to use MCM. So we do have that service guarantee. So yeah, I mean, there's all the key points there about dealing with MCM Property. You know, I'm the business owner and I'm your property manager, so you don't get shuffled between other property managers and have people leaving all the time. So you always have confidence as to who's looking after your property. We do have a lot of technology that we use just to make it a lot more convenient for both our landlords and our tenants. So we've invested a lot in these sort of technology services as well. The things that we look after, you know, focus on to look after your property are things like arrears management, doing inspections. We use iPads to do all of our inspections now, which is a fantastic technology. It gives you the latest information, photographs, videos of your property, all that kind of thing. With maximising your return, we do all regular rent reviews and all that kind of thing at the end of your lease. You know, we also make sure that you know, we have good rent payment policies as well. So again, we use an online system for your tenants to pay their rent, basically direct debit, so they don't have to think about it. managing your cash flow. We've got some really great payment options for landlords. So, if your tenant's paying weekly or fortnightly, then we can pay you fortnightly as well. So you get a mid-month payment and end of month. So that sort of helps. That money can go directly into your mortgage account or anywhere you want it to go, but you're getting that money a bit more frequently. The 24-hour access, I've taken you through the landlord portal, and that's been really beneficial for landlords. Keeping your tenant happy and paying. We do spend a lot of time setting your tenants up. We want your tenants to be really happy with leasing the property, not just your property, but leasing through MCM. So we really work very closely with your tenants, and we feel that when your tenants are happy, they're going to be a great tenant, they're going to look after your property, and they're going to pay their rent on time. And of course, we have that no-cost trial for our landlords. So basically, you can come in, we can rent your property out, or we can take over your management of your property, and you won't pay any management fees for the first month. So you get a feel then for how we work and make sure that you're going to be happy ongoing.
Great.
A couple of the other features. Oh, sorry, Ryan, yeah?
No, I said that's great. It looks like it's really easy to do business with you guys, and you guys have a very comprehensive website, and I like the fact that you're very technically savvy as well. You're able to provide a solution that makes it very easy for even your landlords to pay the rent, and for the the tenants to pay the rent, for the landlords to get paid. So.
Absolutely, and if people want to read a little bit about, what our other landlords and tenants have said, they can just come into the customer reviews tab there, and they can see, just some of the feedback that we've received from our landlords and our tenants. So, really, I suppose the proof is in the pudding, as they say. It doesn't matter what I say about how we operate. Really, they need to see, what other people are saying. So these are all people that have utilised our services either as a landlord or as a tenant. So it gives them a really good indication about what they can expect when they deal with MCM property.
Great. Well, that's awesome. We've learned a lot. And if somebody wants to get a hold of you, what's the best way for them to get a hold of you?
Yeah, sure. So, really the easiest thing is probably pick up the phone and give me a call. So our number is 1300 309 700. Otherwise, if they want to send me an email and I can contact them, they can certainly do that through the contact page on the website, so mcmpropertyservices.com.au.
Great, and thanks for giving us some insight into your website and also the customer portal, and so that people will know what they're going to get when they start doing business with you. So we'll talk to you sometime soon. Thanks a lot.
Fantastic. Thanks, Ryan.
All right. Bye-bye.